your opinion, but that's a tough for another day. That's a tough for another day. But all right, gentlemen, let's move straight to our third conversation. A robust economy depends on sustainable revenue growth, and recent figures point to a significant uptick in government income. The Federation Accounts Allocation Committee reports that the federal, state, and local governments shared a combined sum of 1.6 trillion naira in May, an increase largely attributed to a 100 billion naira rise in VAT collection. Now, experts say the increase may reflect improved tax administration and a marginal rebound in consumer spending. For state governments in particular, the boost could support key development priorities if prudently managed. The challenge remains converting revenue into real impact for the citizens. The challenge remains converting the revenue into impact for the citizen. I mean, now that we have a 1.659 trillion naira franc allocation in May, will this reflect on the lives of the citizens?
You know, we keep talking about this over and over. The last time I came here, I think we spoke about it. You know, when we talk about the, you know, the House of the Senate passing the, you know, the VAT and all of that. You know, we talked about it here. We talk about revenue, that it's actually an opportunity for Nigeria, the country, to have improved revenue.
Absolutely.
It's an opportunity for the states to have improved revenue. And we are seeing that already. But the truth of the matter is that is not where. That is, for me, I can't celebrate that until I see that translate into impact
in the lives of the citizens.
Look, whatever we say, what the government exists primarily for the welfare and security of the citizens. So, no matter what stories you are telling, you're telling me this has happened, this has happened. And that's why sometimes, when we even congratulate ourselves that, look, federal, what's it called now? We have better revenue, economy has improved, you know, all these macroeconomic jargons, and then the people are saying, hey, wait a minute. My life is not better. I don't know what to read. Oh, that was Turenshi. You're speaking too much of grammar. My life is not better. How? The question is, look, let the governors, let government at all levels put on their thinking caps. How soon can we make the citizens feel the impacts? Yeah, there are some things going on. You talk about N1.6TRN, you talk about many other things. But the truth of the matter is, how many Nigerians now can beat their chest and say, look, my life is better? The president says that, yes, the president acknowledges that there is hardship. The FG is not pretending about that. President says there is light at the end of the tunnel. Only that the tunnel is too winding. It's looking too long. So, when is it that Nigeria will get to the end of that tunnel and see light? I am not saying that there are no, there's nothing going on.
Okay.
But we had better do it quick. And this issue of increased revenue, you know, VAT, whatever it is only on paper. Let's see how it translates into reality for our people. Okay. Let's see what the governors, what government is doing with it.
Okay, I mean, I like that point. What they are doing with this increased revenue. Now, with growing VAT inflows, I mean, 100 billion, should we expect, you know, good service delivery? Or is it just going to be wastage as always?
Well, I think the most important thing is that people are not interested in figures. They are interested in impact. Impact of the figures. Let me make a convention here. Where I live for the past 15 years, the road has never been motorable. For the past 15 years.
Has never been
motorable for the past 15 years. I can say that on national, and so it's in Ogun State.
And you pay your taxes.
And I pay your tax and my tax, and we have a lot of people there. But what you hear is government announcing budget every year, announcing spending money on infrastructure every year, and no single impact on the life of the people. The former governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Raji, used to say one thing. Say that when we construct a road or provide infrastructure in your area, we are achieving three things. We are improving your living condition. We are improving the generation of the people. And we are increasing the capacity to develop the environment. So when you develop the environment, you increase the life of the people, you prolong their lifespan, the business will increase. Okay. All these three factors are absent where I live for the past 15 years. And you want to tell the people, you want to tell them that the government is making more money. The first thing they will ask you is that, to what extent has that money translated into good living for the people? So it's not about the tourism, the grammar that we are talking about, we have more money. I have always been saying it, until all the three tiers of government in Nigeria are seen to be working and doing something that impacts the people cannot believe. Like, yes, every month, there's this ritual of federal government releasing allocation to the states, the states and the local governments. Then the question you ask is that the states have been admitting that they collect more money. What have they been using the money for? Look, except until the state governments use the money for projects that will impact directly on the life of the citizenry, the people, the government will keep on, the people keep on hearing figures.
But now we have local government autonomy. The Supreme Court has actually...
It's not yet translated because I cannot feel any local government autonomy. I cannot feel the essence of my local government collecting more money. If they have been collecting more money, it has not translated into anything whatsoever. In my state, in the area where I live, Lagos State has water corporation there, and they call it Adivion Water Works. Yeah. They lay pipes from Adivion, they take it to Victoria Island, they take it to Koi. People there cannot even access water, and it's in Ogun State. And yet the state government cannot even impact on the Lagos State government to supply water to the source of the water. So are you telling the people, you now want to tell the people that the revenue has increased to 1.3 trillion? They will ask you, where is the money going to? What are the projects they are using the money for? Until state governments do projects, implement projects that will impact directly on the life of the people, their standard of living cannot be seen to have improved. If the money generated has improved, it has not translated into better standard of living on the lives of the people. And if you cannot achieve that, there is no governance.
Now, if they are getting more, accountability. Now, I don't know where you stay, but I think you should hold your councillor and local government chairman accountable. Hold him responsible for, the deplorable state of the road in your area. But accountability now that they are getting more, VAT, 100 billion, there should be some level of accountability.
And that's what we are trying to do here now. We're trying to tell them to become accountable. When you ask him to hold his chairman and councillor responsible, I wonder whether he even knows his chairman and local government.
Well, I don't know my councillor.
I was doing a story, a two-part, a series of 2 articles, and the forgotten Lagosians. And I think I was asking somebody, I said, okay, what about your local government? I said, the only time I know they exist is when they come to collect, money from shop owners or they are chasing of Canada riders or something. That's how they exist. There are people that will become local government chairmen in a place like maybe Abule Egba that will move to Lekki after they have become, they relocate to Ajah. I heard of someone like that. It's late now.
Where I stay, it happened to one man like that. I think it was in 1999.
There are governors who live in Abuja as well. So
there are governors,
I think it's all
in this Southwest, there are governors who have never slept one night in the state capital.
I think there is some
Banana Island.
Let me quickly say this.
Because of our time,
I think people are not using the power in their hands well. The truth is, the way to really challenge people, to really oppose bad governance is to vote them out. Vote people that are not performing. There are people that vote for local government chairman
just on the basis
of the party.
They don't even know the name.
Because they support this party at the federal and state level. So it means that, well, all they want to see is the logo of the party. Do you know this man?
Doing due diligence
let me tell you something. In my state, I only hear the name of one senator. The other 2 senators, at least there are 3 senators from each state. The other 2 senators, I don't know what they are doing. And it has been like that for a very long time. And so I guess how am I going to convince shop owners that Nigeria's revenue has increased for 1.6 trillion without it having any impact on their own life?
Well, anyway. All right, gentlemen, let's move straight to our final conversation, urban planning.